Hello everyone, welcome to my channel where you will learn civics in a simple way. Today in this module, this is the last part of chapter Political Parties from the book Democratic Politics 2 of class 10. In this module, I have explained challenges and reforms of political parties, where you will learn that the four important challenges which will come in front of the political parties, and some reforms, some accepted and unaccepted reforms and suggestions which is given to the political parties. Before that, please subscribe the channel, share and like my channel. Let's see that what was the challenges in front of the political parties and how that political parties will take care of that challenges, will overcome from the challenges from the reforms which some are accepted and some are not accepted. So let's go through with this module. Now before you will know about the challenges of the political parties, first let me that think once that how crucial political parties are for the working of democracy. Are you agree that political parties is very crucial for working of the democracy, or political parties is not so much important if the running smoothly the democratic, if democratic want to run smoothly of any particular country? So what do you think? And also all over the world people express from dissatisfaction with the failure of the political parties. You know that uh, many political parties are working in different countries in their different ideologies, in their different strategies. And yes, of course, it's also correct that political parties is very much crucial, is very much important for working of democracy. Okay, but the thing is that that the peoples are not very much satisfied with the political parties working procedures or strategy or their function. So somehow the political parties have failed to do the correct performance in front of the peoples and their function as well. As that's why the peoples express their dissatisfaction throughout the countries, whether it's India or anywhere else. The peoples are not very much happy of political parties, and due to this reason, that political parties, they have facing some kind of challenges. And if that political parties face this kind of challenges, and if they wanted to overcome from these challenges, then they have to take a effective instruments of democracy. So basically political parties need to face some challenges so that it will be improve its work, improve its function, and can overcome from the difficulties what or dissatisfaction what people's that they are suffering from or they are feeling. So that they have to take, the political parties have to take some effective instrument of democracy. So before we know about the effective instrument of democracy, let's we know about the challenges of political parties. So from the next slides, it is clear to you that what was the challenges of the political parties that face, and what are the challenges that the political parties should be overcome from them. Then only they will that satisfy the people of a country. So basically there are four important challenges of political parties. The first one is that lack of internal democracy, means there is no that democracy, no freedom will be there in their internal organization and their internal group of political parties. In their group of political parties, the peoples are somehow not that not exactly giving the democracy to each and everyone. Second is talking about dynastic succession, means only the heredity is getting a, or the top leaders are only getting a beneficiation. Third one is talking about money and muscle power. You all know that during the time of the election, money and muscle, both power are very much that influence the elections and influence the parties. And the last one is lack of meaningful choice, which we don't have, though we have a multi-party system of in our country, but still we don't have a meaningful choice in front of us. So now come to know, understand that I will explain you one by one these four, that is the challenges of political parties, from where you get an idea that why these four are very much important, the challenges in political parties. And if the political parties will that overcome from these four main challenges, then automatically it's gives satisfaction to the people. So let's see from the first one, that is lack of internal democracy. you know that you agree with me that it's a tendency of the political parties that in the political parties, the topmost leaders, those who are the leaders of that political parties, they all the time they concentrate, they that holding the powers in their hand. They are not very much happy to give the power to the people, those who are lower level, those who are in the lower level of their political party. So if any political parties, if that survey, if you observe any political parties in your society, in your that neighborhood side also, so you can observe that the leaders only, they try to holding all the powers in their hand. They does not wanted to give the powers to each and everyone, those who are in the political parties. Only a few top leaders of the party, they are concentrate, they are hold the power. And the leaders also, they that they take some all the decision in the name of the political party. So only the few leaders are there, those who take, there's those who have a power to take the decision in the name of the political parties. Whether the decisions are liked or agreed by the people, others people of the political parties or not, that does not matter. Only the matter is that the few leaders, they togetherly, or they take that power to take the decision in the name of the party. And others members of the political parties, they have to be they have to be going through with that, they have to be accepted, and they have to be implement that in the in their group. So somehow with these two, the two internal democracy, or you can say somehow with these two top point, I hope it's clear to you that here we cannot see any kind of democracy among the peoples, any kind of equality among the peoples. Only a few leaders, only a few members, they hold things, and somehow they are not that creating the democracy. They are somehow running their political parties as a dictatorship types of or authoritarian types, not giving any kind of freedom to each and everyone. Political parties also do not, they have an internal election. Means suppose that ordinary members of any political parties, if they do not get sufficient information on what happens inside the party, like when any political parties, they nominated their that they nominated their candidate, then they are not declaring, or they are not asking, or you can say they are not they're taking a suggestion from each and every peoples of their political parties. They randomly, they are decided, and they that the others peoples of those who are inside the political party, they don't have the sufficient information that what is going on, or who will be the next candidate, or why they are taking as a next candidate. So the suggestions or advice or the discussion is not going on inside the political parties, and that's how it's proved that the political parties are not declaring that not declaring any kind of democracy, not giving any kind of democracy. Okay, now next one, if you see that if you go and observe the political parties, you will also have seen that only a few leaders, they exercise the excessive amount of power of their party in their hand. And those who are disagree with the leadership, they find difficulty to continue in the political parties. Sometimes they are thrown out from the political parties with some excuses or like that, or sometimes that they are insulted. So basically you will see that many of the peoples are shifting their political parties from one party to another, because they are not get that kind of respect from their parties. And the leaders are only have their power in their hand, excessive power. If the peoples are not agree with that leaders, then they have to that feel difficulty to continue with their party. And due to that reason, many political parties are divided and splitted with small others political parties. Not only that, more than royalty to a party principle, policies, personal liberty. Sometimes that leaders are that using their personal freedom in the name of the party, and become more important, it creates a lack of internal democracy. That sometimes you observe that in the political parties the peoples are using the leaders, especially the leaders, are using their personal that personal freedom, they're using their personal issues in the name of the political party. And every people, those who are inside the political party, they have to be maintain this one. If I'm giving you an example, that sometimes it's also happen, one people are they have a some issues with the another political party's leader. Okay, if the two leaders of a political party, they have a personal issues, then they use this personal issue into their name of the political party. अगर दो कोई भी आप अगर कोई भी दो पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज़ लीडर्स का आपसी कुछ झमेला है या आपसी कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, तो वो दोनों पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज़ लीडर्स अपने पॉलिटिकल पार्टी को मिसगाइड करके अपने पर्सनल इश्यूज़ में सबको इन्वॉल्व करते हैं। एंड द लोअर लेवल ऑफ द पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज़, जो पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज़ के नीचे में काम करते हैं, उन लोग को पता ही नहीं रहता है कि क्यों हम लोग ये झगड़ा या क्यों हम लोग का ये प्रॉब्लम है। बट जहाँ देखा गया है कि लीडर्स लोग का आपसी झमेले को वो लोग पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज़ में लेके आते हैं, ताकि पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज़ में जो भी है वो अपना ही पार्टी का इशू समझ के वो एक दूसरे के साथ लड़ाई झगड़ा करना स्टार्ट करते हैं। सो फॉर दैट रीज़न वी से दैट इट्स नॉट अ इंटरनल डेमोक्रेसी. So I hope it's clear to you that lack of the internal democracy here, we have seen that some powers are held by only leaders, few leaders. Parties decision taken by the few leaders only. Okay, the others peoples of the political parties, they does not know, they don't have a sufficient information regarding the elections, and the peoples of the leaders will not elected on cannot be conducted any kind of internal election, and they randomly choose their own leaders without informing the others. And sometimes if the peoples are not agree with the leaders, then they are unable to continue with their party, they have to leave their party. And the leaders also sometimes they take the personal freedom in the name of the political parties. Okay, so due to this all the reasons, somehow the internal democracy is there is no internal democracy among the peoples, only a theoretic, or you can say only a authoritative types of that powers will be taken by the leaders of the political parties. And due to this reason, the political parties are not united with each others, and they are splitting into so many parts. And if the political parties are overcome with this kind of problems, where if they spreaded the democracy in each and every one, if they that treated each and every political party's members of their own political parties equally, then maybe, or sharing the powers with each and every one little bit power, then maybe there will be democracy arises, and the peoples of the political parties will not splitted to any other political parties. Next one is the second topic is dynastic succession. So let's see that what is dynastic succession. Dynastic succession means is related to family. Since that political parties, they are not practiced in open and transparent matter. Okay, whatever the policies, strategies, the functioning, they are not that discussing with each and every people of their political party. Only the topmost leaders or some few leaders, they are that take all the decision, they are taking all the they are doing their strategies, they are taking their strategies and implement the strategies. And due to this reason, the ordinary work, the normal party's work create as a difficult, and it rise to the topmost problems in the political parties, because the peoples don't know that what is going on, and that's why they are not satisfying the local people also. And due to this reason, as the political parties procedures functioning is not open and transparent, so that people's they don't get a clear idea, and that's why they are unable to discuss in front of the local people also. Even those who that those who are in the leaders as a position, anyone, that if I'm taking one example of Congress, if you see that after Nehru, Sasu is there, but after that, that Indira Gandhi came as a leader. After Indira Gandhi is Rajiv Gandhi, then it's Sonia, then it's Rahul. So you can say that the leaders of the Congress party, they somehow are, giving the tickets or their fare to their own family members, so that the power will be, in the hand of the Congress party. The power of the Congress party will be in the hand of the only political their family members, and that is the disadvantages, for the Congress party, because sometimes it's also happened, maybe that the people, those who are selected only on the basis as they are the family members of the leaders, they maybe not be experienced so much in the political parties, how to run the political parties. So in that matters, that for favoring their close one, they due to unexperience, they are unable to continue their political parties in a smooth way, and that is the reason why dynastic succession is very bad, or biggest challenge in front of the political parties, and due to this reason the political parties break down and sometimes lose their election also. So dynastic succession means where the political parties are not transparently are discuss all its procedure, and they are giving favor to their close ones, especially their family members only, and maybe that family members are unexperienced, not very much good in to carry the political parties, but still due to this unfair advantage to given their close ones, sometimes the political the parties that was break down and lose their election. Okay, so this is also another that another challenges, if the peoples are not giving importance to their only family members and only give the tickets to those people of their political parties, those who actually deserve, on the basis of their merits. Next, to come to the muscle and money power. So let's see that what is the muscles and money power is talking about. That the part is trained to nominate those candidates, the parties is trained to nominate those candidates who have or can raise lots of money. That you all get to know that during the time of the election, the political parties needs lots of money, because to sometimes they have to create the meetings, they have to arrange the meetings, they have to arrange the rallies. During the rallies, they are they're distributing some things to the people, so that they will that they will give the vote. So due to that reason, the party members, they always that nominated those candidate only, those who have lots of money. So due to the money power, that for the money power only, as they have money power, the peoples are nominated as a candidate. In sometimes also the people supporting the criminals as those who can win the election due to their muscle power. See, sometimes it also happen the money cannot be that all in all. Sometimes the political parties are using the muscle powers or using the people for trading to give the vote, and due to this reason they are supporting the criminals also for get winning the election and nominating them as a that people as a candidate. So due to this money and muscle power, somehow the people are misusing the that the system of the political parties, and they are supporting both of them, so that they will at any cost they win that election. And this situation are very much worried, as it increasing the role of rich people in political parties and the companies in democratic politics, and also the democracy can control according to them. So it is another challenges in front of the political parties, as because if the political parties all the time are that all the time they are supporting the rich people for getting the money and the criminals, then the values of the political party system, that will be that will be very much dangerous for our countries also. So the political parties should be that should be overcome from this kind of procedures of their which they use during the time of the election or in the for winning the election. Last one is the lack of the meaningful choice. Okay, so see, if I'm giving you the one example, whenever suppose you go to that sometime when you heard the news about the political parties, it's may be obvious that you like the political parties but you don't like the, the candidate of that political parties. Okay, if suppose I'm taking the two example of any political parties. Okay, uh, suppose there is political party A, whose candidate is, that P, and there is another political party B whose candidate is C. Now when you go to giving a vote, you like P, as a, that you like P as a candidate but you don't like the political party. But if you look towards the second political party, you like political party but you don't like the candidate, then in that matter you don't have a meaningful choice that whether you choose this political party and that candidate. You don't have that kind of, choices. Either you have to choose the first one on the basis of the candidate, or you have to choose the second one on the basis of the political party. So there's a no meaningful choice we have in front of our, that in front of us. So that's why it is saying that, that the voters parties must be significant differently, means, that we don't have a meaningful choice. We should give in the meaningful choice to each and voters, so that they will choose their own choice according to their own choice. And very often the political parties do not seem other meaningful choice in front of the voters. They are not like, suppose if I'm giving another one example of current political parties, like if you say Congress, there's a Congress political parties which maybe many of you are liking the Congress party but you don't like the Rahul Gandhi. Okay, and suppose you like the Modi very much as a candidate but you don't like the BJP. Okay, now in that condition you don't have a meaningful choice whether that you choose the political party Congress and you choose as a candidate Modi. That's not happen, because Modi is elected as from the BJP and Congress is related elected the Rahul Gandhi. So the political parties of our country, they are not giving this kind of choice that they are, that remove the Rahul Gandhi and they give one desirable, that leader whom the peoples can like. और that this also not happen that मोदी अपना पॉलिटिकल पार्टी छोड़ के कांग्रेस में इंक्लूड हो जाए या कहीं और हो जाए, कि ताकि पीपल पार्टी को भी पसंद करे और अपने कैंडिडेट को भी पसंद करे. तो ऐसा कुछ हम लोग के कंट्री में प्रोसीड्योर्स नहीं है कि अगर पीपल को पार्टी पसंद हो तो वो पार्टी ही को ही वोट दे, और अगर पीपल को कैंडिडेट पसंद हो तो वो सिर्फ कैंडिडेट को वोट दे, तो वो पार्टी को वोट ना भी दे सके और कैंडिडेट को, लाइक दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स. ओके, so this kind of system is not happen in front of us things. So that's why we are saying that lack of meaningful choice are over there in our country. So the previous slides, from there you get a clear idea about the, that about the challenges of political parties. Now the last part of our chapter, that is the suggestion to overcome of political parties from the different challenges. Okay, so the first three challenges, these three challenges are the challenges which is accepted by the political parties and the constitution also. So let's see that what are the efforts which is given and accepted from the political parties. The first one is that the constitution should be amended, should be modified, so that the peoples, that the elected peoples, those who are randomly shifting from one political party to another, that should be prevented. See, if I give you an example, suppose in your class there is a section A and section B. Okay, there's section A and section B and both have a competition and both are, that they are that planning some strategy. Now one student of section A, they wanted to shift it to section B. Okay, so that section A, that suppose if I'm taking an example like that C, the student whose name is C wanted to shift it in B section. Okay, now the section A strategy is all known by the C, and if the C will be, that will be coming in B and they will can be, that discuss all the strategy of A, then the B will know the strategy of A. Now again that C again come to and shifted again A after few times, then the B strategy also be discussed in A. So due to this reason, this randomly changing from one section to another section, it's a very difficult for the people to that to plan something for winning the competition. Similarly, the same thing will be happen if the that the MLAs and MPs are frequently changing their parties, then it's not possible for the political parties to plan out some strategy for winning the election. So it should be prevented that the peoples will not frequently changes their political parties. Okay, so that's first suggestions will be given, and that is accepted by the political parties, because it's a interest of the political parties that if they are accepted this one, then their strategy will not be discussed by changing the political parties. Now next one is talking about the Supreme Court give order that was passed that to reduce the influence of the money. That political parties, you already get an understand from the previous video, from the previous slide, where you get an idea about the money and muscle power. So to reduce that money and muscle power into the time of the that election, the Supreme Court that they passed an order that it's a mandatory that whoever will be that be nominated as a candidate for election, they have to give affidavit. That means they have to declared in front of the legal paper of the courts, or you can say in the stamp paper, you can say they have to give their papers, that how much property they have, whether any criminal cases are pending or not. So अगर कोई भी कैंडिडेट इलेक्शन के लिए खड़ा होना चाहता है, तो उससे पहले उसको कोर्ट में जाके ये कोर्ट पेपर में ये डिक्लेरेशन देना पड़ेगा कि कितना प्रॉपर्टी उसके पास है, और अगर कोई क्रिमिनल केस उस दैट एनी क्रिमिनल केस आर पेंडिंग अगेंस्ट हिम और नॉट, कोई भी क्रिमिनल एक्टिविटीज़ रिलेटेड केस उसके साथ अभी पेंडिंग है या चल रहा है या नहीं है, सो सब कुछ उनको एफिडेविट में लिखना पड़ता है, डिक्लेरेशन करना पड़ता है. एंड दिस इज़ वेरी मच इम्पॉर्टेंट. वाई? बिकॉज द पीपल्स द सुप्रीम कोर्ट डज नॉट वांटेड दैट कोई भी इलेक्शन में कोई भी रिच पावरफुल मनीफुल मनी जो रिच है वो पीपल अपना दैट अपने मनी से या दैट अपने पैसे से इलेक्शन को जीत ना सके. एंड अगर कोई क्रिमिनल केस है तो वो पहले से अगर डिक्लेरेशन हो जाता है तो उस बंदे को हम पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज़ में कोई भी इलेक्शन के लिए ना चूज़ करें. सो टू रिड्यूस द मनी एंड द क्रिमिनल मैटर्स इन द इलेक्शन ड्यूरिंग द टाइम ऑफ द इलेक्शन, द सुप्रीम कोर्ट आर पासिंग दिस लॉज, and then that was also accepted. And next one is that that it is necessary for the political parties to hold their organizational election. अगर कोई भी political party अपना election करवाना चाहता है तो election commission ने एक order पास किया है, that in this order the election commission passed an order that it's necessary, making it necessary for the political parties to hold their organization election. माने अगर कोई भी व्यक्ति अपना पॉलिटिकल पार्टी का इलेक्शन करवाना चाहता है तो पूरा खर्चा जो भी है, जो भी इलेक्शन करवाने के लिए जो भी स्ट्रैटेजीज, प्रोसीड्योर, सिस्टम्स, मटेरियल, वट एवर इट इज़ नीडेड, दैट शुड बी टेक केयर बाय द पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज ओनली. एंड दे हैव टू फाइल देयर इनकम टैक्स रिटर्न्स. मीन्स उसमें इलेक्शन करवाने के लिए जितना भी खर्चा होता है या फिर वो पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज़ का जितना भी इनकम है, इनकम ऑफ सोर्सेज है, उन सब इनकम ऑफ सोर्सेज को उन लोगों को इनकम टैक्स रिटर्न फाइल करना पड़ेगा. एंड वो वाला रसीद आपको कोई भी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी को इलेक्शन कमीशन में सबमिट करना पड़ेगा कि उन लोग के पास जो भी पैसा आता है, वट एवर द इनकम सोर्सेज ऑफ अ पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज शुड बी फाइल्ड एन इनकम टैक्स, एंड दैट विल बी रिसीव्ड, दैट विल बी that informed to the election commission. Okay, so these all are the that the reforms and suggestion which is that accepted by the political parties. But there are some other suggestion also which is not accepted. The suggestions are given but which is not accepted by the political parties. So let's see that what are that. A law should be made to regulate the internal affairs of the political parties. That any losses which is happen in internal that in internal एरियाज़ ऑफ द पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज़, अगर इंटरनल पार्टीज़ में कोई भी प्रॉब्लम हो, कोई भी दैट कुछ भी सिस्टम में गड़बड़ी आए या कोई पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज़ में कुछ भी लॉस हो, सो दैट शुड बी रेगुलेटेड, वो रेगुलरली चेक करना चाहिए. ओके, सो एनी लॉसेज इफ़ इट इज़ हैपन इन इंटरनल अफेयर्स ऑफ पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज़, इंटरनली अगर कुछ प्रॉब्लम आए, so that should be regulated, that should be discovered, that should be solved by the political parties only in a very quick manner, so that that the peoples will not that leaving the political parties and divided the political parties. So the internal democracy should be given, and regularly they have to check whether any issues was created in their internal matters or not. Okay, in their internal political parties, if there are some will be problem arises, then they have to take care of that, otherwise they will lose their political parties members, and the political parties member will be shifted to any other political parties members. Next one is saying that it's the mandatory for the any political parties to give the minimum number of the tickets to the women candidate. That is, 1/3 portion should be reserved, or the ticket 1/3 portion reservation should be there, where the only women candidates will be seated. So it's a mandatory for each and every political parties. If you that in my previous video, in the video of gender, religion and caste, there I already explained that that the women of our country, they are very less in amount in the political representatives. Very few amount of people, those who participate in the Lok Sabha elections or in the political election. So that's why, to increase the percentage, to increase the representations of women in the political parties, it's very mandatory to all the political parties members that to give minimum amount tickets to the women, that is 1/3 women should get, 1/3 reservation should be there, or 1/3 tickets should be given to the women's candidate, so that the women's candidate will be increased in the political field. But this also not accepted by everyone. Next, there should be said, that whenever the political parties, if I giving you one example, that if a person, that अगर एक बंदा 5 लाख 6 लाख 7 लाख रुपए लगा के अगर अपनी पढ़ाई करे, एंड उसको अगर बोला जाए कि वो फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट सर्विस दे आफ्टर completing the studies, then that people or that person will not be agree with that. But if it is said that the government will give all the money for their for that person's studies, and then the government is asking to give the free of cost service, then that person may be agree, because that person's that उस बंदे का अपना पैसा नहीं लगा पढ़ाई के लिए, वो पूरा पैसा, अपना पूरी पढ़ाई उसने गवर्नमेंट के पैसे से कंप्लीट किया. सो he or she may be agree with that. Okay, similarly, if the political parties, they are using their own money, the total own money in the that whatever the cost is using during the time of the election, then automatically after winning the election, the political parties are doing the corruption, as because all the monies of her own personal money are in that invested in the political parties during the time of election. But if in that case, if that state will funding all the election of each and every political government, political parties, then the government should give the parties to money support, so that all the expenses which is used in the money during the time of the election, so that the after that winning the election, the people's they save their personal money in their own, and they as they are not investing their personal money into the election expenses, so that they will not doing that kind of corruption, what if they are using their money in the election time. So the state or the government should give the money to each and everyone, so that the peoples of the political parties or leaders, they should not be invest their own money, and that's why afterwards they will not doing any kind of corruption. Okay, so these are the three that unaccepted reforms. We have some more other two ways of the reforms of the political parties which can be taken by the by the political parties. So let's see that. The first one is that the people should give pressure to the political parties. When you can observe in many of these, when in any matter, right now you all know that that the Sushant Singh Rajput case, which is previously it was said that it's a suicide case, but right now after that so many peoples are pressuring the government that the CBI investigation should be there, as they think that it's a murder. So after all, you get the news, you heard the news that right now the government give that agreed, or they give permission to a CBI investigation on the murder case of Sushant Singh Rajput. Okay, so from this I hope you get an very much importance that how much the people are important in the political parties. So if the people will put pressure on the political parties, then automatically the political parties will do their best work, as because they are afraid of losing their that seat, and as well as the peoples are that giving so much pressure, so that the peoples are very much that through the petition or through by doing the rallies, march or hartals, if the people putting so much pressure on the political parties, then they have to do the work what the peoples are satisfied, then the peoples can also be satisfied after getting all the demands fulfilled, which is done by the people. Next one is talking about the political parties can also be improved if people who wanted to change or join the political parties. Suppose any people who wanted to join the political parties, that who want to change and can join the political parties, then the political parties should improve their strategy, should improve this, that taking the new strategy after joining that political party, so that it will be not disclosed by anyone. And last of all, it is saying that it is very much difficult to reform the political parties if ordinary citizens do not take part. अगर कोई भी political parties में अगर people participate ना करे, so it's not possible for political parties to get the support of the people and also to understand that what people needs. If people wanted that that they improve the politics, okay, then it's not a like things that आप जस्ट क्रिटिसाइज़ करते रहो हर समय कि इस पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज़ में ये नहीं किया, वो नहीं किया. अगर आप participate if you are that participating in the politics, then only you can improve. So it's not possible for the ordinary citizens to only reform, to only improve the political parties by criticizing only. They have to take part into the political parties. अगर कोई भी इंसान, कोई भी सिटीजन अगर ये चाहता है कि हम लोग के कंट्री के पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज़ अच्छे काम करें या इम्प्रूव करें, तो सिर्फ उनको बाहर से क्रिटिसाइज करने से ही नहीं होगा, हम लोग को पार्टिसिपेट भी करना पड़ेगा. देन ओनली वी कैन रिफॉर्म आवर पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज़. So I hope it's clear to you that what was the suggestions are given by the political parties and which are the accepted one and which is not accepted one, and some that some suggestion also given to the citizen also, so that the political parties can be improved. So this is our last part of a political party system, where you get an idea about the challenges of political parties and also get an idea about the different suggestion and which is accepted by the political parties, and some suggestion or reforms which is not accepted by the political parties, and some suggestion which is given to the citizens also by the political parties, which is also that improve the political parties performance. And if the political parties are that accepted this suggestion and they modified, then only we can say that people are satisfied and the political parties are success to get the satisfaction, to give the satisfaction to each and every people. I hope it is totally clear, the concept is clear to you with this video. Also read out the NCERT book properly, so that it will be more clear along with this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will give the description, in the description word I will give you the link of the previous video of the political parties chapters, all the videos, and as well as you can also watch my previous video, from where you get a clear idea about the first two part of the political parties. Thank you so much for watching this video.